So today I am going to explain arithmetic progressions. So we have, let's say, certain numbers so on. So on. So on. So on. So on. So here I have written a sequence of numbers. Like I have written 1, then 3, in between we have put commas. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. How to know that is it an AP or not? क्या अरिथमेटिक प्रोग्रेशन है नहीं, कैसे पता होगा? तो इसके लिए हमें क्या करना है, हमें इसके गैप्स, वी कॉल इट कॉमन डिफरेंस, हर एक सक्सेसिव टर्म और उसके प्रीवियस टर्म्स के बीच में जो डिफरेंस है कि 1 और 3 के बीच क्या गैप है, 2. 1 + 2 is 3, 3 + 2 5, 5 + 2 is 7, 7 + 2 is 9. So in this case common difference is denoted by small d. Since the value of d is 2, which is a constant, therefore we can say these numbers form an arithmetic progression. अब d की जो वैल्यू है, d कैन टेक पॉजिटिव वैल्यू, मीन्स कि जो यहाँ पे नंबर्स हैं अरिथमेटिक AP है, ये इंक्रीजिंग है, इसकी वैल्यू इंक्रीज हो रही है 2 से. इट कैन बी अ कांस्टेंट सीक्वेंस AP. फॉर एग्जांपल, टेक दिस एग्जांपल, हेयर गैप इज 0 0 0 0, मीन्स कि इन दिस केस द वैल्यू ऑफ d is 0. स्टिल वी कैन कॉल इट an AP. So d can take positive value 0 or it can take negative value as well. Now look, take this case. Here the first term, this term, first term, there first term, second term, third term, fourth term, this way. Always we count as we count the counting numbers, so first, second, third, fourth, so on. Second minus first, we are getting what? -2, 5 - 7 -2. So in this case d, the value of d is -2, which is negative. So this AP is decreasing. First one is increasing, it remains constant, and it is decreasing. The value of d, you can very well see, the value of d can be more than 0, it can be equal to 0, and it can be less than 0. So these three are sequences, है ना? AP. Sequence is the most general term under which there are different types of progressions like GP, geometric, harmonic, out of which I am only discussing today about the arithmetic progression. Now take this case. Let us see is it an AP or not? So see the difference. First term is 1, then 4, difference is 3, then 9, difference is 5 here. So since the difference is not constant in this case and therefore it is not an AP. ये AP फॉर्म करता ही नहीं है क्योंकि यहाँ पे D की वैल्यू कांस्टेंट नहीं है. फर्स्ट 2 टर्म्स के बीच में गैप कितने का है? 3 का है. सेकेंड थर्ड टर्म के बीच में गैप कितने का है? 5 का है. थर्ड और फोर्थ टर्म के बीच में गैप कितने का है? 7 का है. So since the value of D changing, varying, and therefore it is not an AP. Take this case. Here you can very well see second term minus first term. So what we are getting? We are getting minus 3. Third term minus second term. Again, what we are getting? Minus 3. So in this case, the value of D is minus 3, but it remains constant and therefore it is also an AP. तो इस तरह से AP को पहचाना जा सकता है. We can say कि either it is an AP or it is not an AP. क्या इस कैटेगरी में है या नहीं है. Now we will solve some questions from NCERT book, exercise 5.1. Now look, exercise 5.1, question number 1. It says, go through the question. The taxi fare after each kilometer, when the fare is rupees 15 for the first kilometer and rupees 8 for each additional kilometer, is it an AP? Means कि taxi driver is charging rupees 15 for the first kilometer. अगर if you have to go 1 kilometer, for the first kilometer he is charging rupees 15, and for every additional kilometer he is charging 8 rupees extra. Means कि if you have to go another kilometer he will charge 15 plus 8 rupees. If you have to go another kilometer then he will charge 15 plus 8 plus 8. Means कि if you travel 1 kilometer you will have to pay 15 rupees. If you have to travel 2 kilometers, so 15 plus 8, he will charge 23 rupees. If you have to travel 3 kilometers, he will charge 31 rupees likewise. So now we want to know, does this form an AP? क्या ये AP form कर रहा है? तो as I explained just now a little while ago, you see the difference between these two terms. Here first term is what? A1 is 15, first term. A2 is 23, second term. A3 is 31. इस तरीके से हम डिनोट करते हैं A1, A2, A3, फर्स्ट टर्म, सेकेंड टर्म, थर्ड टर्म, सो ऑन. तो यू कैन वेरी वेल सी द गैप्स. The value of D in this case is 8 and therefore it forms an AP. So yes, it is an AP. Now let us, it's a simple one. Now let us see the second part of question number 1. The amount of air present in a cylinder when a vacuum pump removes 1/4 of the air remaining in the cylinder at a time. So how to solve this? Let us assume we have a cylinder in which total volume of gas inside the cylinder, let's say it is X units. It can be in meter cube, liter, centimeter cube, whatever. तो वॉल्यूम इज x यूनिट्स, मीन्स की फर्स्ट टर्म इज इनिशियली गैस कितना है x है. नाउ इट सेज we want to remove 1/4 of the gas. So x minus 1/4 of x is x upon 4. So subtract this. Now how much gas is left inside the cylinder? It is 3x by 4. This much gas is left inside the cylinder. Now it says you have to remove only 1/4 of the remaining gas. Initially it was x, now it is 3x by 4. Initial position क्या थी? x था gases में. Since we have removed this much amount, now the amount of gas left inside the cylinder is 3x by 4. So 1/4 of this we have to remove from this. So 3x upon 4 minus 1/4 of this, it will be 3x upon 16. Just simple subtract it in the rough. So we are getting 9x upon 16. Next term is 9 upon x upon 16. Likewise, we can find out 4th term, 5th term, 6th term. लेकिन पिक्चर यहाँ से क्लियर हो जाएगा. See the difference of first term and second term. Just think, is it an AP or not? Difference between these two terms is what? Minus x by 4. Difference between these two terms is what? And you can very well see these differences are not equal, means d is not constant, and therefore it is not an AP. So second part, not an AP. Now I think you have understood the concept. So third, see the third. Go through the question. The cost of digging a well after every meter of digging, when it costs rupees 150 for the first meter and rises by rupees 50 for each subsequent meter. For first meter you have to pay 150 rupees, and for every subsequent meter you will have to pay 50 rupees extra. So if digs 2 meters, so he will have to pay 150 plus 50 equals to 200. Another meter, another 50, 250. So obviously it forms an AP, since the difference is D is 50 in this case. So third one is an case of AP. Now see the last part. The amount of money in the account every year when rupees 10,000 is deposited at compound interest at 8% per annum. What is the initial amount? $10,000. Initial amount is 10,000. After 1 year, this amount will become. So just by using the compound interest formula, we can calculate this. Let me write it here. Initial amount is 10,000. First term. The second term, after 1 year, it will become what? So just use the compound interest formula. rate is 8% per annum, 8 upon 100 raised to the power 1. Simplify this, we are getting 108 upon 100. This into 1.08. So finally we are you can cancel it out. We are getting 1080 for 1 year. After 1 year, after 2 years, it will be equal to what? Square so we are getting 108 into 108, it is 10,000. Now multiply 108 by 108. So we are getting 11664. So just by looking the value, see the difference. Here difference is 800 between first and second term, and here difference is how much? Here difference is 864. So since difference is not equal, and therefore it is not an AP. Now question number 2. Here we need to find the first term is given, D is given, find the 4 terms, A 10, D 10. So A is 10 and D is 10. So what we will do is, first term is 10. Now first term में D को ऐड करते जाना है, तो you will get the subsequent term. तो next term will be 20 plus 10, 30. 4 term निकालना है तो निकल गया. So likewise you can complete the question number 2. Now in the next video I will continue from here onwards. So do like, share, subscribe and comment.